Hey there, friend. Welcome to another Life Unfiltered with the Voice Who Listens podcast. So let's get straight to it, pun intended. Why is it that some people feel the need to go full on Judge Judy when it comes to LGBTQ plus folks, specifically gay people? If you're one of those people who side eye every rainbow flag you see, can I ask you to pause for a second and think about why? Seriously, what's the deal? I mean, is it because you read a couple of verses in a holy book and thought, yep, this is my new personality? Or maybe you're just uncomfortable because it's different from what you're used to. No shade, I get it. I'm not here to judge. But here's the kicker: what someone else does with their love life really doesn't affect yours. Unless maybe if you're secretly in love with your gay neighbor, but then that's a totally different conversation. Let's address the big one: religion. You know the verses people throw out: Leviticus this, Romans that, Genesis this. So I mentioned those other scriptures, but then what happened to scriptures in Matthew, John, Galatians, First John, Micah, Luke? I mean, this is what I mean about picking and choosing. Because although I grew up in a religious household, I wasn't told to hate anybody. I was told to respect people. Now, there was some shunning in the religion that I was brought up in, but even as a child, I didn't agree with that. It didn't feel good. If I had to shun an adult, I had to shun their kids also. Do you know how difficult it is as a child to play with kids, watch kids, they run up and hug you, and then the next minute you know you're told to shun them and then pretend like they don't even exist? How do you explain that to a little kid? I didn't think it was cool, and I don't think it's cool now. I mean, I understand that adults may have the mental capacity to understand, but I've never agreed with that, even as a little kid. But did you ever notice that people pick and choose which rules to follow? Like, when was the last time you heard someone protesting polyester blends? Spoiler alert, Leviticus doesn't like those either. Also, isn't the main point of pretty much every religion to love people? To be kind, compassionate? Like, Jesus didn't say, love your neighbor unless they're gay, then block them on Facebook and talk crap about them. I checked. It's not in there. And here's something else to chew on. If you're all about free will and personal responsibility, why not let people live their lives? Even if you think someone's making a wrong choice, whatever that means, it's their life. They're the ones living it, not you. You don't have to like it, but at least you can respect it. Think of it this way: you don't have to like pineapple on pizza, but you're not out here banning it from menus, right? Or are you? If so, we need to talk about that too. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I can feel it. I mean, I'm still doing a video, so of course I haven't listed it, but I know it's coming. I have intuition. My intuition is extremely strong. So I know somebody's going to be thinking, but it's about right and wrong. But is it right to make someone feel unloved? To make them feel like they don't belong just because of who they are? Is it loving to cut off your own child, your friend, your coworker over something that at the end of the day doesn't harm anyone? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd rather be known for being too loving than too judgmental. I'm just saying. I mean, if you really think about it, don't you receive more than enough judgment from just about everywhere? Aren't you tired of it? I mean, my channel is meant to be non-judgmental. I accept people how they are. There are things that people do that I'm not going to like, and I don't have to like it. But it's also about understanding. At the root of it, I like to understand why people do the things that they do. Because sometimes when you have that understanding, it gives you a bigger picture and you can understand why that person is that way. I'm not saying that that has anything in relation to do with this topic. It may or may not. Who knows? And that's an even deeper subject that I'm not even going to touch on in this video because it would be too long, maybe in a different video. But I really think we need to be more understanding, more compassionate, and learn how to give each other grace. Now, if you were gay or bi or trans or anything else under that beautiful, fabulous rainbow, how would you want to be treated? What would you want someone to say to you? Here's the bottom line. You don't have to agree with everyone. Heck, you don't even have to like everyone. I mean, really, who likes everyone? And who's liked by everyone? Like, let's be real about it. But at the very least, respect people. Let them live their lives. Be kind. Because life's hard enough without adding extra hate to the mix. And hey, if all else fails, just remember someone else's love life isn't your business unless they invite you to the wedding. And if they do, eat the cake, dance your little heart out, and chill. All right, I could go on and on, but I don't want to go on a tangent. All I'm saying is think it over. Or don't. But hey, thanks for listening. See you next time.